Hello Yu-Gi-Oh players, how are you today? Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh Top 5. And today we're going to list the top 5 field cards in the game. Coming in at number 5, we have Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Why is it at number 5? It negates spells. And I like negating spells. But you need to have a spellcaster on the field to negate your opponent's spells. Now if you don't have a spellcaster, you can't use any spells. That's your spell card used against you. Oh, I've played this card many times. But you know what keeps happening? People keep summoning Effect Valor, which is a spellcaster which people keep using, and then they mystical space typhoon the field card after that. Ugh, I hate that. And that's why it's at number 5. But if you use it right, and if your opponent just doesn't have Effect Valor, it can shut your opponents down because they use a lot of spells. A lot. Coming in at number 4, because people are starting to run it more and more and more, Harpie Ladies. Oh, they just keep coming back. You know, you thought Return from a Different Dimension was broken? Historical Party. They just keep coming back over and over again. So, we have Harpie's Hunting Ground. Summon a Harpie, destroy back row. Summon a Harpie, destroy back row. Over and over and over. Just a mystical space typhoon turn after turn every time you summon a Harpie Lady. So, when you play it, back row shouldn't be a problem for you. But its effect is mandatory. So if you have back row, you must destroy one of your cards. It's a mandatory effect. So I'm like, I don't want to use Harpie's Hunter Ground. I want to choose to use it. And then I have to destroy my own hunting ground. That sucks, and that's why it's at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is the Gates of the Dark World. I don't really have to say much about this. If you want to use Dark Worlds, if you want to get your effect from Dark World and plus at the same time, this card is for you. Activate Gates, remove a Fiend, discard a Fiend, draw a card. And if it's a Dark World, it gets this effect. If it's Grapha, destroy a card. Gold, you special summon it. Brown, you draw another card. Number 2 is kind of iffy, which is Necro Valley. I put it at number 2 because I favor it so much against zombies or dragon rulers or chaos dragons or really any deck that just uses the graveyard, which there are a lot of decks that use the graveyard, and Necro Valley, bam, activated, and your opponent is just stuck. I get stuck. I'm like, okay, Necro Valley's on the field. Where are my mystical space typhoon? Where are they? And so if I don't draw into mystical space typhoon, I just lose just because of Necro Valley. And for the number 1 spot, the card that we keep seeing over and over again, it's a Foolish Burial in the field card. It's a reinforcement of the army for Dragonities. Dragon's Ravine. You activate that in Dragon Rulers, and guess what? Who care about not having the baby dragons? You get to pitch a dragon to the graveyard, send a dragon to the graveyard. It's a searcher. It's like Ghost Sarcophagus, but better. Even though Ghost Sarcophagus, you remove the Dragon Ruler, add one to your hand, and 2 turns later, you get that Dragon Ruler back. But Ravine, when you activate it, it's like having another dragon in your hand. If you don't have title, just discard it to the graveyard, or send it to the graveyard from your deck, and there you go. You have it instantly. It is good for Dragon Rulers. It is really, really broken for Dragon Rulers. There are a ton of other field cards in the game, and there are some cards that could have made this list. Fusion Gate, Black Garden, the Grand Spellbook Tower, Zombie World, Divine Wind of the Mist Valley, and the Seal of Orichalcos. All good field spell cards. Thanks for watching your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and I end my turn. Go!